Welcome back to my $50,000 bankroll challenge here on YouTube. This is session 7, all right? These are the rules that we've been using, which kind of generate some pretty good EV, along with a pretty decent risk of ruin, less than 1% there. All right, so you can check out those rules and pause the screen for the bet spread if you need that. But I think last time on my Patreon, we left off at $51,850. Just a reminder before I give you that money is that every other one here, so 1, 3, 5, and today's 7, is going to be on YouTube, whereas the 2, 4, and 6 are going to be on my Patreon. So if you'd like to join to check out those other videos, you can do that. I will put a link in the pinned comment of this video right here. But otherwise, like I said, this is $51,850. So I have these $10,000 chips here. There's 5 of them. That's $50,000. Okay, and then these are in groups of 5. So 5, 10 is another $1,100 chips, and then 1, 2, 3. So 51.3. That's what we got there, and then I have that's 51.3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 51,850. So I think that is all we need today. So I was able to do it in just 3 chip denomination sizes. All right, now I'll get the cards here all shuffled up for you, and then we'll cut off about half a deck and get started. All right, like usual, I'm going to take this last chunk and kind of throw it in the middle. Just trying to show you here that nothing is stacked. All right, the dealer would be like, all right, choose your luck. You take the card, oops, cut it somewhere, and then we are going to try to cut off right at 26 cards, half a deck, because that's what our penetration calls for. That's relatively common out in the wild, right? It might be a touch thicker than that. I always like to judge this and see if I can get it right on the nose here. So I'd say I'm a little short. Let's go with, I'm going to go 24 cards instead of 26. Let's count it out, see if we're right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so I was one off there. So let's take one more since our penetration calls for 26, or half a deck. All right, and then just a reminder, our bet spread anytime that our true count is less than 1, so if it's rounding down to a 0 or negative, we're gonna be betting $25, right? And then anything bigger, so if it gets to a true 1, it's going to be $100. True 2 is going to be 102 spots. A true 3 is going to be 202 spots, all the way up to a true 5 is 402 spots, like that. Okay, so hopefully we can get some nice high counts and spread a little bit, but I am starting off with my minimum of $25 in one spot here. We got a burn card I'm going to throw in here. Hear those casino type sounds coming in. Are you ready to count? Ready, get set, let's count. All right, I had us at a +5 where we ended there. And so this, plus the burn card, should get us to -5 if we were correct. Started off a little rough. I had to cash in one of those $10,000 chips, but look at those blacks. So going well now. Let's see if our counting was correct or not. So we have D1, D2, D3, D2, D3, D2, D3, D4, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, D9, D8, D7, D6, D5, D6, and so this needs to be a low card, and it is. So back to D5. So again, -5, and the +5 gives back to 0, and so that means that our betting was probably correct as long as my deck estimation was okay. All right, so let me get these shuffled up for us. We'll do it one more time, and we'll see if we can get some high counts again. We had some really nice high counts there. So I'll get these shuffled up, and we'll try it. All right, once again, I'm going to throw these in the middle. All right, and let's see, we cut it right there. And we're going to try to cut off, again, right around half the deck. I was pretty close last time, so I'm not going to count these out this time. It looks a little thin. Here, let's go right about there. There you go. You can see the penetration. All right. Move these off our betting circle so they don't accidentally bet too much there. And we got our minimum of $25 out. I need a burn card. Here come those casino type sounds. Let's count. All right, that was almost the complete opposite of the first one. I had us at negative the entire time, very negative. At one point, I think it was -10. So I have us finishing here at -6. So again, these plus the burn card should get us to +6 if my counting was correct. Let's see if it is. We have 0, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. This needs to be a high card. It is back to 6. So +6, -6, again, cancel to give a 0. So I'm going to count up our chips here and see if we won or lost anything today. Remember, that looks like a lot, but I had to cash in that $10,000 chip at one point. So we'll see if we actually did win any. All right, let's check it out here. It looks like we have 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 45,000, 46, 47, 48, 49,000. All right, and then these are in groups of 5, so each pair is going to be another 1,000. So that's 49. This is 50, 51, 52. All right, so it looks like we did win a little bit today. 52,000, and then 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 even. So 52,900 even. In fact, we won over $1,000. Not bad. So for week 7, session 7, 52,000, like I said, 900 even. Just like that. All right, so here's kind of our totals so far. In fact, our next session, session 8, I'm going to start here in about 45 seconds. I'm going to just hit stop and then start again. And then session 8 is going to be on my Patreon. So again, if you want to join that, the link to my Patreon is going to be in the description below. In order to get access to this video, it's going to be the middle tier that you need. There's also lots of other good videos on there and instructions and tips and things. And if you join those certain tiers, there's also things from my shop, my Patreon shop, that you get included with your Patreon membership. So it might be a good idea, a good investment for you. If you don't like it after a month, just cancel. I won't be offended. All right. So until next time, remember, this is A1 Blackjack.